No? We have built the churches, not you. You're all in the offices or somewhere else. But the builders of the ancient monuments, ancient temples, all that, all the rituals, all the strange dresses they put on, medieval dresses, to impress the people. But if you brush all that aside, any intelligent man must brush all that aside. The prayers, the worship, the puja, giving garlands to some idol, right? And the priest muttering some Sanskrit words, probably which he doesn't himself understand. And probably it's his tradition. And thereby he earns a lot of money. And so, if you can put all that aside, not become cynical, not become merely skeptical, but really inquiring grave, right? Inquiring brain. Have you got such a brain? Inquiring brain, a brain that's active, a brain that inquires into everything, not only outside, which the scientists are doing in their way, the world, the outside world. But have you got a brain that is inquiring into its own thoughts, into its own consciousness, into its own pain, suffering, all the rest of it? Have we got such a brain? Here we must separate the brain from the mind. Don't mind? The brain is the center for all our nerves, all our knowledge, all our theories, opinions, prejudices, college, universities, all that knowledge is gathered in the skull. Right? It is there. All the thoughts, all the fears, all and so on. Is the brain different from the mind? Don't look at me. I'm asking you a question. If you seriously pay attention to what the speaker asked, is there a difference between the brain, your brain, what is inside the skull, and all the knowledge you have gathered, not only of you, but your forefathers and so on, for 2 million years. It's all encased in that. So that brain will always be limited, right? Don't agree, sir. This is much too serious. And is the mind different from this? From my consciousness, from my daily activity, from my fears, anxieties, uncertainties, sorrow, pain, and all the theories which man has gathered about everything. It's there. Right? And is the brain, the mind has no relationship with the brain, but it can communicate to the brain, but the brain cannot communicate with it. Am I making something clear for you? You understand my question? Don't that's the last thing to do, agree with me. The speaker is saying the brain is the keeper of all our consciousness, of our thoughts, of our fears, and so on and on and on. All the gods, all the theories about gods, and all the unbelievers, it's all there. Nobody can dispute that unless you're a little bit awed. You know the word awed means a little bit. It's all there. But this brain, which is conditioned by knowledge, by experience, by tradition and so on, it cannot have any communication with that thing, with that mind, which is totally outside the activity of the brain. Now, I don't know if you'll accept this. Don't bother. Just think about it. Look at it. But that mind can communicate with the brain, but the brain cannot communicate with that. Because the brain can imagine infinite things. Brain can imagine the nameless. Brain can do anything. You understand? And that's too immense because it doesn't belong to you. It's not your mind, your etc., etc.